But the same guy that killed your husband, Jennifer, is the same guy that you're communicating with every day. You had over 24,000 text messages and calls. 24,000.
I don't work. He's retired. We talk throughout the day.
This is 48-year-old Jaime Faith. For the past year, she has been doing TV interviews, crying on camera, and begging the public to help find the man who murdered her husband on their morning walk. She even did 10 joint interviews with the detective sitting across from her right now. He just found out who the killer is. It's her high school sweetheart. On October 9th, 2020, Jennifer and Jaime Faith walked out of their home in Oak Cliff, Dallas for their regular morning walk. It was the day after their 15th wedding anniversary. They were giving each other a hard time, laughing, getting the dog ready. A masked man ran up behind them. He shot Jaime 7 times, 3 in the head, 3 in the chest. Then he turned on Jennifer, tackled her, hit her face, tried to take her rings, and duct-taped her hands. Neighbors heard her screaming for help. The suspect fled in a black Nissan Titan. A neighbor snapped a photo, white Texas Rangers sticker on the rear window, no license plate. Jennifer went on television. She cried. She begged for answers. A GoFundMe raised $60,000. She withdrew every dollar. What detectives discovered on Jennifer's phone was a secret relationship with Darren Lopez, her high school boyfriend, who reconnected with her a year before the murder. They talked 667 times in a single day. He drove 650 miles from Tennessee in a black Nissan Titan, waited behind her house since 2:30 a.m., and shot her husband on the sidewalk at 7:35 in the morning. Then he drove home. Jennifer created fake email accounts in her husband's name, sending Darren messages that Jaime was beating her, choking her, burning her. All of it was fake. She convinced the man who loved her in high school to drive across 2 states and kill a man who had never laid a hand on her. And then she sat next to the detective who was investigating the murder for a year, pretending she had no idea who did it.
Appreciate you being patient with me. I guess you have your ID on you.
Yeah. When do I call his parents?
Well, in a minute. Okay. Where are they from?
They live in Las Vegas. Everybody's from Wisconsin, originally. His dad has stage 4 cancer and just started chemo. We were just out there 2 or 3 weeks ago for his first dose. It's the only family I have other than my daughter.
I don't want you to take personal anything that I say, because it's just, I wanted to get down, because I gotta find out, who your husband was, about you all, just go in depth, okay? And then that way it helped me do my job, because I want to find out if somebody was just watching you all, if he's in your lifestyle, and he just, or what have you, because, for this is a tragedy. I couldn't imagine what you're going through right now. But hopefully, we can get out to the bottom of this together, okay? Yeah. Like I tell all my families, today I became a part of your family, so anything personal, anything that I ask, I'm not trying to take, I don't want you to take offense to it, but I just got to do my job, and I want to do it to the fullest, okay? So, today, all right, so you say your husband, he works at American Airlines. Mm-hmm. How long has he been there, an employee?
Oh, forever. So he was with U.S. Airways.
And we're not talking about the American Airlines Center where the Americans play basketball.
No, the airline.
We're talking about the airline, okay.
Yeah, so he was with U.S. Airways when we were in Phoenix, mm-hmm. and then U.S. Air bought American, they merged, and so he got, we moved to Dallas. So I was working at the time and traveling all the time, and he was traveling back and forth between Dallas and Phoenix, and so we joked, I'm sorry, let me silence this.
Yeah. So what does he actually do for them?
He is the director, he's an IT director, so he oversees all of the website and the mobile. Mm-hmm.
Did he have any side businesses or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
So he just worked there and every day, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And we just decided it was silly for us to pay a mortgage for our cats to live in our house, and so we moved to here.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
And you guys bought that house.
Mm-hmm. Actually, 3 years ago yesterday is when we closed, and it was our 15-year anniversary of the day we met yesterday.
Hmm.
So, I worked. I could go anywhere. I was working for Select Medical at the time, and I was a regional manager, and I helped open rehab hospitals, and like when people have had injuries and recover from strokes and stuff. I got sick. I was diagnosed with diabetes, but I was traveling and working so hard. My health just kaput, and so we decided 2 years ago that I would quit my job for a while and work on my health, and so that's what I've been doing. And I don't know what else to do.
Okay, and so 3 years ago, you guys moved here, so you've been living there ever since.
Yes.
All right. So, have you guys had any issues with anybody since you've been here? Any disagreements, any arguments?
Yeah. It's just stupid, not arguments or anything. There's a dog down the street that we've reported twice, and it's been removed from their home, and they keep getting it back. But the dog would always be out and attacking us, and it just. The only other thing, the neighbors that are here right now, they're awesome, wonderful people, but we've lent them quite a bit of money.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I just got $400 back of it.
Which side?
So on the north side of us.
Okay, so right now, like right next to the white fence?
No.
Oh, the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. Other side, opposite side from where you were. Okay.
Yeah, opposite side.
Okay.
But we're close with them. Like, they've got 5 kids. Those kids have come over and spent the night with us multiple times, and I mean, that's why we loan them money. And Mona's been amazing and has been trying to pay it back. She didn't know that Melissa borrowed it, her partner, and so that's the only other thing friction-wise I can think of. But there's no way.
Yeah, but your husband, nobody, he had no grudges with anybody. He never did mention anybody word that he'd have to look out for. What time did you guys wake up today?
I was awake at 6, and I was just laying in bed, and we had the alarm set for 7:30, but at 7 Jamie woke up too, and we thought, well, we'll just go ahead and go for our walk. We usually go between 7 and 7:30 anyway. It depends on when his first conference call is for the day.
Where do you guys walk? Where you guys walk to?
So we always walk the same route. We go south on Waverly, and when we get to Clarendon, we'll take 1 or 2 directions. Lately, we've just been going straight down Waverly, and then we cross the tracks. We go left onto Lansford, down to Edgefield, come up north onto Edgefield. We go down Nolte, I think is the name of the street where the school is, and then we cut through a little alleyway to get back up to Clarendon, because there's some dogs at the end of Nolte and Waverly that we try to avoid. So that's how we've been going lately, because we didn't want to pass by the school, because school's back in session, and we kept walking the dog past the school, and it was just crazy with all the kids and stuff. So we've been going the opposite route, because by the time we get past to the school, school's out, or in a drop-off done. So that's where we were going today, and we do it every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Have y'all had any incidents when y'all walking and somebody said anything had worse than anybody, or someone realized, observed anyone following you guys or anything when y'all walk at times?
Oh gosh, I don't. I mean, normally we pass the same people all the time. There's a guy with but no, everybody's very friendly. We love our neighborhood.
So, and the guy came from, so you were walking southbound.
Yes.
Towards Clarendon.
Yes.
And that's when you saw or heard somebody.
I heard running.
You heard running? I
heard running. And then I thought, because he's always behind me, he stays and closes the door and stuff, and then kind of, it's the way the sidewalks are. He's always behind me when we walk. And I thought maybe he was doing something goofy back there. We were goofing around this morning anyway, and so we were giving each other a hard time, and I thought maybe he was, I don't know, like fleeting thought, I thought, oh, what is he doing back there? And then I heard a shot. And then I turned around and I just saw this person shoot and shoot.
What Jennifer is describing actually happened. Jaime was shot 7 times as he stumbled backward on the sidewalk. The shooter walked toward him, not running, walking. Then he turned on Jennifer, tackled her, taped her hands, and tried to take her rings. But here's what she doesn't say. The attacker knew their exact walking route, their exact schedule, and the exact time they would leave the house, because Jennifer told him every morning for months.
I couldn't believe, I didn't know why. His body was lying like this on the street, and then I saw his head.
So was your husband like this? Did your husband say anything to him?
No, I don't know. I think I was yelling no. I think he did the same thing. It just seemed quiet. That's all I remember are the shots.
And several shots?
Well, a lot of shots. 5, 6 maybe, I feel like. And he just kept going. And I'm like, what is this stopping? The shot and my husband's expression.
You said your husband's facial expression?
Just like, oh my God. And he just grabbed. And so I was like, the shot. And then I saw the person turn and like just dark eyes and coming toward me. And so I yelled no, and I had the dog, and I started to run, and he tackled me to the ground, and I stopped, ran, and he was hitting my face, and kept trying to turn me over, and he hit my side and back and hitting, and then tried to turn me over, and he was grabbing my arms and trying to take my rings, and then all of a sudden I saw a flash of it was silver, the gun was silver. And then he pulled out a roll of duct tape.
From his pants, or?
I think it had to have been, or I don't know.
But
He just had it. And he tied my tape in my hands. So, and then I don't know what happened. I remember screaming, and I was just looking at Jamie. He's just I was screaming, help me, and I could see people on the street, and it's coming, and so then the next door neighbor in the white wrought iron, she's like, what happened? And he shouted.
So as soon as you start screaming, so he just got up and went away? Did he do it?
No, I was screaming the whole time. He was like trying to attack me the whole time I was screaming. And I don't know what happened that he went away. I don't know. He taped my hands, and then all of a sudden he was just gone.
You didn't see which direction he ran towards?
I didn't. I saw the black truck everybody was talking about, but I didn't see him get in it.
So you did see the black truck everybody was talking about?
Yeah.
How did you see that black truck?
I was sitting there. I think it was right when I sat up, and I just got a glimpse of it. And then somebody said it was the black truck. So they asked me, was it the black truck? And I said, I don't know.
But you did see it. Was it close by? When you saw it, what was it?
It was, so the empty lot that's across the street, It was in front of that. But I looked at our ring video, and it doesn't look like anything's over there when we left the house.
Can I see?
Yeah. That's the only thing that got picked up was us leaving. Waste of cameras. So here's the whole history.
Anything before that?
Maybe. Let me look. I guess I didn't look before. Okay, so this is us leaving.
Okay, so let's go back to 2:38 that night.
That's our side camera.
So you want to pick some motion?
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. That house is empty. It's unoccupied.
She's looking at ring camera footage of a man in her neighbor's yard at 2:30 a.m., 5 hours before the murder. That man is Aaron Lopez. He drove 650 miles from Tennessee and was waiting in the dark for morning. Jennifer knows exactly who it is, but she doesn't flinch. She offers a calm explanation. Vacant rental property. Nobody should be there. She even offers the landlord's phone number. That's not shock. That's preparation.
Can you go back?
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be anybody over there?
No. It's a rental property that's been vacant for a year now.
Is that about that size?
Oh gosh, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
So that's strange. And that's last night. That's early this morning.
It's at 2:30.
Any other movement back there?
Let's see. This should keep it. I wonder how. I have the owners of that house. I have his number.
Okay.
He lives in Plano. Did you guys get the plate number off the truck? I know somebody died a picture.
It's blurry. We're trying to see something.
Is someone with my daughter?
The officers, they're right there. Right there where she's not by herself.
Those two are like peas in a pod.
I'm sorry, what you said?
Those two are like peas in a pod. It's like, that is her dad. I mean, he adopted her. He's raised her since she was 7. And he always used to call her his partner in crime. Oh my God.
So, okay, let's look at his camera somewhere.
Okay.
So are you at home all day, every day?
Yeah. All 3 of us are.
Okay, and nothing strange within the last few weeks. No one suspicious person calls or anything like that.
The only thing, so Emery, one of the neighbors that was out with us today, he lives on the one house north of Clarendon.
Mm-hmm.
He was just telling us 2 nights ago that he's been having stuff stolen off his front porch, and he asked us if we'd had anything stolen because we have the nice rocking chairs and the table out there and stuff, and somebody stole their chairs. And we said no, we had it, and he made a joke. He's like, I came from Chicago, and because they just moved from Chicago a year ago. And he's like, we never had anything of that like that happen there, and we come here and things are getting taken.
As far as
we hear gunshots all the time in that neighborhood. I've called and reported gunshots. All of us neighbors kind of do. And then, but we've never had disagreements with anybody. We've developed a really nice community. I mean, I love our neighborhood. Our street is like a quiet one. We all look out for each other. We've been to parties at each other's houses. We closed down last year this time. We got everybody to sign a petition and had a block party for Halloween and set up stations for all the kids. And I don't understand. He didn't have anything with him, but the guy wasn't, like, didn't even touch him, like, didn't even, unless it happened before I turned around, but there is no noise, there were no voices, there was nothing, there was no demands, there was nothing.
But he just, only reason why you felt like he was trying to take, because he was trying to take your rings off and stuff like that, trying to rob you though.
And my phone, I always keep my phone in the side pocket, and I don't think you ever would know that it's there, because it's way back, so.
And you said, how many times did he hit you?
Oh my God.
Was he trying to hit you, was he hitting you hard?
Hard. And he kept trying to get my face, and I kept rolling over, and he kept yanking my shoulder. He was hitting my side of my body. I don't know, it was a lot. I don't even, I had some hard, like, fist slaps to my face, like, but not like that, like that.
And as far as like, did he at any point in time point the gun at you, or?
I don't know. I remember seeing the gun. I mean, my eyes were open and closed, and it was.
Did you walk over after he left? Did you walk back over to your husband? Did you?
No, I was taped, and I was sitting there. And
so he turned you on your back and taped your hands like that?
Yes. He was like on top of me.
Was he strong or was it?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
So was he pretty heavy or?
I don't know. Yeah. I guess it was a lot of weight. I just remember struggling and yelling no and screaming and hoping that the neighbors would hear me. I was kicking, and he had my hands and he kept pulling at my rings, and they don't come off that easily. And then he taped my hands. And I don't remember what.
As far as like your husband's cell phone, it's at the house right now?
It's in the house.
Or is there do you mind if I hold on to it for a few days
Yeah,
and see
no,
it?
that's fine.
Does he have a password on it?
Yeah, but I think I have it.
Okay, because I just want to make sure to see if anybody try to make threats or anything like that to him.
Yeah.
If anything strange. Would your husband, if there was something serious or something that, would your husband tell you, or would he be something like he don't want to bother you?
Oh God, no. We tell each other everything.
Okay.
Everything. What happens from here, like.
So, right now, the medical examiner, they're going to pick up his body, okay, and they're going to perform an autopsy. From there, then, of course, they'll give you some time. Normally, they should be completed with the autopsy. If they don't get to it today, definitely tomorrow. They'll be contacting you guys, and then, you guys, during this time, contact whatever funeral home you decide, and that way we can, try the funeral arrangements can be made. So I don't know if he's going back to, his hometown where he was born and raised, or if you guys gonna do it down here. But as far as like his parents,
You have to just call him or.
that's one of this. I would
Can you give them your information?
Yeah, definitely.
I need your information.
Yeah, I'll give you one of my cards in a
Okay.
minute. Now, before you leave, you'll have all my information. Okay.
Is there any way I can see him at any point in time?
Yes, you'll be able to see him.
Say goodbye.
You'll be able to see him once he goes to the funeral home. At the funeral home, they'll be able to call you, and you'll be able to, go and do all your finals. Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't have anything to be sorry about. I apologize to you that you guys have experienced that, only thing you guys trying to do is live life, you know what I mean? And someone like this.
Such a good life, too. My daughter and I were through the ringer before we met him, and he was my best friend, and such a good relationship and marriage, and we traveled together, we had all these plans, we have a cruise booked into 2022. We just booked it with our best friends. What am I gonna do?
I'll be praying for you and your family.
Thank you.
Thank you. And one thing about it is, when you're going through these times, what I do, and when there's any times, I just trust that the good Lord's going to bring everything to make everything okay. And that's what I tell you. That's what I tell you. One thing now, we have to stand strong on our faith and trust and pray that God is going to make a way, because I know He's not going to put more on you than you can bear. But one thing I do is just, if you trust Him, and you pray, God will bring you and ease your heart. I've been through a lot as well, but never nothing like this. But I've had my fair share of things that occur in my life, and would always help me through when I lean on God. Sometimes we don't always know the answers and always know why these type of things that happen to us. But at the end, I guarantee you, God will come through for me. You always never let me down. And I know He won't let you down. So I tell you this, you just continue to pray for me as I work your husband's case and yours case. And I guarantee I'll be keeping communication with you. But the biggest thing is we got to get down to the bottom.
Hi, can you hear me? Lori? Hello? Hi, can you hear me? Yeah, I can now. Jamie and I were attacked this morning, and somebody shot Jamie and killed him. We're at the police station. We take Maggie for our walk every morning, and we left the house, and somebody came up and shot him.
Right now, Jennifer is calling her dead husband's sister to deliver the news. Listen to her voice. The screaming, the sobbing, the "I'm so sorry." This call will be played in court, and the jury will hear something Jennifer doesn't realize she's revealing. She knows exactly how many times Jamie was shot. She knows he was hit in the head. She says they shot him, plural. The detective only told her someone was shot. He never gave her details. A woman who blacked out during the attack, who told detectives she couldn't even see the shooter's skin color, somehow knows the exact number of shots and where they landed.
And he's gone. I don't know. The police have been working on it all morning, but they haven't found anybody yet. I don't know how to tell your parents, and I'm so sorry. Are you there? Are you there? Hello? Yes, shot. They shot him like 6 times and through the head. He's gone. He's gone. I'm so sorry. She's with me. I have her. She's with me. I don't know. No, just wait, because I don't know what the detective, I need to talk to the detective more. They're gonna do an autopsy, and they're not releasing his body for a little while, and so, I don't know either. I don't know, should I, do you want me to call them with you, or what? Take a little. Okay. like the person, and I feel so stupid talking to the detective because I can't. All I could say was that he was dark. I mean, like, he wore dark clothing. I couldn't even see his face. I don't even know what ethnicity he was. I just have no help. The neighbors. Oh yeah. The neighbors. Some of the neighbors got a picture of the truck, I guess, that the person got into or drove off. I don't know. So they're looking for. They have that photo, and they're looking for that. I wish I could remember more. I remember getting a glimpse of the truck, but I don't remember being there before. So it means there was more than one person, right? Outside. I just feel like I'm not helping. Like, he asked me, like, the stupid pictures of ring video, how am I supposed to tell if that could be the person that attacked me? I don't know. How does anybody tell? I couldn't see the person.
Maybe we still have the neighbors or something.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be really strong and I'm just having a hard
Hey, Jeff, I appreciate you coming down here, talking to me. As you know, I'm trying to get down to the bottom of this investigation. Okay. Today, my goal is I want to go through everything. All right. So we'll probably be here for a while.
Okay.
Okay. Start to finish, even leading up to. Okay.
Okay.
And that way, I want to make sure that I have a full understanding of everything because we've talked several times. I mean, we've done interviews together, TV interviews. We've met. You know, we've been a lot of communication that's gone on between us. But my goal today is to go through everything so that way, some of the things that I've discovered, we want to make sure that we bring them to light. Okay. So I want to go back to that, and I know we listen to this, but I want to be able to be on the same page that day.
Okay.
So you guys walk out the house. All right. That was that day. As soon as you walk out the house. All right. During these moments.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No. So during these moments, you guys walk out the house. You say you smacking around, playing around a little bit.
That was like probably a good 5 or 10 minutes before we walked out of the house. Other than that, it was just, us getting dressed, getting ready, getting the dog put together, getting her leash on.
Right. So during that time when you walked out the house, this terrible thing happened. The guy, what did he look like?
Oh my god, I keep remembering everything. Okay. I just remember all I can really remember are his eyes, the black eyes, like just black, like not like in color, but like the pupils were really dilated. I remember a bright blue mask, like electric blue color mask.
Okay. And this guy?
Aside from that, I feel like he was like just covered head to toe. I couldn't make out even skin color.
Did you? And I know based on
Sorry.
did you see him? Where did you see him go afterwards?
Okay, so
I know when you first go ahead.
yeah. So this is one of the questions that I had for you too, is that I don't remember. Okay, I'll tell you. I'll answer your question first. So I was up on the driveway of the neighbor's house. I thought I was on my own driveway for some reason, but I was on the neighbor's house.
and I was taped together. I remember hearing screeching, like, and it made me look up, and that's when I saw the truck, and that's where he got into, was the truck.
So you did see the truck, 'cause I know at first you told me you didn't see the truck.
I didn't see it immediately. Like, all of a sudden it was just there. Like, it wasn't something that I noticed when we walked out or anything. And it didn't register with me when he was shooting Jamie, it didn't register with me that there was anything parked there. And so that's why I had almost felt like somebody had pulled up to pick him up.
So you know, just to back up a little bit, when you saw him holding Jamie, gun to Jamie, Jamie was like this?
Yes, walking backwards like this.
Or like this? So
No.
he's like this? Jamie, do you remember him saying anything to him?
No, it was just quiet.
Okay.
He didn't say anything. He just shot.
All right. Did he stand over him and shoot like this?
No, it was no.
So Jamie was like this, and he just shot.
Yep, and they were probably
So say for me, it's a distance
6
between me
feet
and you.
apart.
So was it not this far apart?
A little bit further,
It was
actually.
so about right here.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah, so what was happening was Jamie was walking backwards, and he kept going forward.
So I'm Jamie.
Yeah.
I'm walking. So okay.
Back further,
Okay.
right there. And
So-
he was just this way.
It's shooting.
Shooting, walking, not running, walking toward him.
Okay.
And I was just my eyes were on Jamie. I was just watching the fire shot, like the gunfire. Yeah.
And Jennifer, I want to go in because this is this case is one of those cases where it's like, man, we talking about a guy who had no enemies, right?
Well aware.
Right. That we know. I mean, we've spoken to a lot of people, and people are pretty much consistent on this. You and your relationship. I know we spoke about your relationship before. All right. You described your relationship as you guys being the best of friends.
Oh yeah.
All right. You guys were, as far as like your relationship.
Still very much in love. So yeah.
So as far as like with Jamie, first day you met him. When did you meet him? What year?
I actually met him October 8th, 2005. So it was the day before this happened. It had been 15 years. Yeah. And we met on a blind date.
So met on a blind date?
Yeah.
Oh really? Who set you up?
Our best friends, well, some of our best friends. So Jeremy Gebler, who I think you've spoken with, and his wife. So I worked with his wife, and Jeremy worked with Jamie.
Okay, and so they kind of set you guys up?
Yeah.
So what did Jamie do before you guys met?
In terms of what? In terms of
work?
Oh, he was, when we met, he was the director of IT or something along those lines for a small company called Salonis.
Okay, and Amber was how old at the time?
She was 8. Is that right? 2005. She was 8.
He pretty much took on your daughter as his own.
Absolutely.
Right. Never any signs of unfaithfulness in your relationship.
No.
So I know we spoke on the time where you said you suspected that he was unfaithful in your relationship, but then you realized that it was the time to be nothing.
Yeah, and I didn't even have like suspicions in terms of that there was somebody or in his behavior. It was more that our life was starting to wane off, and so. And, I mean, typical woman, I'm like, is it because I've gained weight? Because I had gained a lot of weight since we first met, and he's saying no, and so I just couldn't figure out, like, as a man, how he could go for such stretches of time without having sex, and so I thought, well, maybe there's somebody else, and...
And when was this?
Oh, gosh, on and off, really, for... couple of years. It really started after, I guess in 2009, after we bought our house.
Okay.
Because we had a condo that we had owned, well, Jamie had owned it, and then we kept that, rented it out, and bought a house together in Phoenix.
Okay, and then from Phoenix, then that's when you guys moved here?
Yeah, so we lived in that house until 2017, and then moved here in 2017.
Okay, and your relationship has has it always, other than that, I mean, you say, other than, he's always been faithful. What about yourself?
I've always been faithful.
The detective already has her phone records. 24,000 texts and calls with Darren. Intimate emails. A 5-year plan to be together. And she looks him in the eye and says, "I've always been faithful." This is the same detective she did 10 TV interviews with. The same detective she cried in front of on camera, begging the public for help. She's not just lying to a cop. She's lying to someone who trusted her for a year.
So, and that's what I'm saying, we want to make sure, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's nothing, I mean, if there were anything, I mean, that's where we can, hey, I need to
I
know,
know.
you know what I mean?
I know.
Because these things you think about, you're just walking outside your house.
Right.
Right? Somebody comes and, kills your husband,
Right.
you know?
I've thought about that too, that
and we
maybe it
don't-
was somebody associated with me.
Yeah, and as far as like, you haven't had any kind of, sexual relationships, any, dating anybody over the phone, anything?
No.
Okay, and, so.
I have male friends, but they're friends.
Okay.
Male coworkers that I'm close to, but they're, it's nothing.
But
and,
nobody.
and Jamie knows all of them. I mean,
Right,
so.
but nobody that you are intimate with, where they say, hey, we're definitely gonna be intimate, or something you plan anything like that, right?
No.
All right. So the employees of the AA that were terminated, the gamer, Mike Lennox, Dan Turco, Jeff Jensen, Erica DeLeon. Have you ever heard of a name? Is it Darren?
Darren Lopez. Yeah.
Who is Darren?
He's one of my best friends. We dated in high school, and he doesn't know Jamie. I haven't seen him, and I mean, we talk on the phone every day at this point, but we dated in high school, and then we dated like 3 years into college.
Okay, so how long? So when did you meet? When did you meet Darren?
1986. I was a sophomore in high school.
Okay. So you guys met in high school, and tell me a little bit about Darren, because I think that's the only one that I pretty much didn't have, but I kind of stumbled up on his name.
Okay. Let's see. I lost contact with him in '93. We broke up. We lived in Flagstaff.
So 86 through 1993.
Yeah.
Y'all lived together?
Oh no.
Okay. You lived in Flagstaff?
Yeah. I was
Arizona?
in a dorm.
And his name Darren Lopez. You said is it Darrin?
Yes.
Lopez. Okay. And he went through 9 through 12, right?
Yeah.
And that's South Point Catholic School.
Yes.
High school.
Yes.
Okay. And as far as you guys' dating relationship, how did you all meet?
We met through jazz band. We were both in jazz band together in high school, and he had a girlfriend at the time. I had a boyfriend at the time, and then he and his girlfriend broke up. Me and my boyfriend broke up, and then we ended up we were music ambassadors for a class trip to Europe, and we ended up starting dating after that.
So y'all started dating?
That was in 1989. I went to Northern Arizona University for college, and so did he. He ended up...
You said Northern?
Yeah, Northern Arizona University. And then he ended up dropping out after his freshman year, and he joined the military.
Okay.
We saw each other a few times before he left for active duty. I know the last time I saw him was August of '93.
August of '93?
Yeah. And then, since that time, he and I reconnected this last year. He contacted me and said that, just, how you find people on social media. And
So Jamie was still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Before COVID. So I want to say maybe January, February. And so we reconnected, and then he had gotten married to a lady that had 2 kids, and he said he did that like pretty soon after he left Flagstaff. So,
Okay.
and they were still married. I think he's going through a messy divorce right now. So that's why we've been talking a lot.
Okay. When did you guys start actually just communicating a lot?
Pretty much right away.
So after Jamie had passed away, got killed?
Oh, but even before that.
So
yeah. And Jamie knew about him and everything. We had talked about all getting together and stuff, and
okay, so
they could meet.
And question, so he never met Jamie?
No.
All right, but you had the communication with him?
Yes.
Right. All right.
But I haven't physically seen him either.
Right. So as far as like the conversations that you guys had, what type of conversation? Because you know, and I want to make sure, Jennifer, and this is where I want to make sure that me and you are on the same page.
Are you suspecting him of something?
Well, you know, we'll get there. We'll get
okay.
there, and I want to make sure that we're on the same page, Jennifer. And I'm gonna tell you, because love will make you do some crazy things. You hear me?
Yeah.
Love will make you do some crazy things. And as far as like with Darren, I mean, you and him, y'all dated. Were there ever any talks about taking the relationship serious?
When we first dated?
Yeah, when y'all dated.
Yeah.
So when you say what kind of serious? How serious?
Oh, we at one point were talking about getting married.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like when?
Oh, when we were at Northern Arizona University. I mean, that was kind of the plan. So then I met Amber's biological dad.
Right. And
I broke it off with him.
All right. So as far as
and then he jumped into a marriage.
He first reached out to you. What was the conversation like?
Just wanted to reconnect. You know, find his old friend. He reached out to me on Twitter, and I said, at first I wanted to make sure it was him, and I'm like, you know, how do I know this is really you? And he goes, well, how about if I call you Angel and say as you wish? And it was like this, because he always called me Angel when we were dating. We loved The Princess Bride, so it was a line from that movie. So I said, yeah. So I sent him my email, and I said, you know, email me and let me know how you're doing. And that was that. And we just started chatting, catching up. He was telling me all about his girls. He has full custody of his girls right now. Their mom is a disaster and has kicked them all out of the house. And so I've had conversations with his kids because they really have no other female figure really. So they're all teenage girls.
So if you can the relationship, Jamie knew about Darren. He knew that he was your ex.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how
Jamie was not a jealous person at all, in any way, shape, or form.
Even when you guys, before Jamie died, as far as like the relationship that you and Darren had, right? How was that? How was it? Was it strictly on a friendship level, or was there any kind of talk, intimate talk, or anything like that?
There wasn't intimate talk. I mean, definitely Darren and I had said, oh gosh, these are rekindling old feelings. And Jamie and I had had a conversation about that too. And Jamie was, kind of like, this is really different for us. This is new. And so, that's just not me. That's not my MO. It's not anything I wouldn't want to hurt Jamie in any way, shape, or form. And those were feelings from the past. So that's, yeah.
So as far as like your relationship with him now, has anything changed?
No, he's being very, very respectful. I think he probably does have, some feelings, but he's being very respectful and letting me have my time.
Okay, and with you?
And he's going through his own stuff too with his divorce.
And what about with you?
With me in terms of what?
How do you feel about him?
I don't know. I'm just it's too much for me to even think about right now.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, Jennifer, one thing about, thing about this investigation. That's why one thing I want me and you to be honest with each other, because you know this has been a long, drawn out investigation. Okay. The only way that I know that we're gonna always maintain being on the same page is if we're completely honest with each other.
Yeah.
Right. I don't have nothing to hide. I've always treated you kindly, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like the communication wasn't always there, but I understand that you can't always communicate with you.
but at the same time, we communicated quite a bit. I mean, we did tentative TV interviews together. We spoke. We emailed. We text messaged. We did a lot of things, right? Going back, everybody loves Jaime.
Yeah.
I mean, so you think to ask yourself the question: why would somebody want to kill him?
Right.
Right. Jennifer, if I were to tell you, as far as like, I know that there's more to you and Darren's relationship, you know, what would you say about that?
I don't know what more you're talking about.
Jennifer, you know, as far as like you and Darren have been having, I mean, and I'll get to that in just a second. So as far as your relationship with Darren, and you know, that's why they call it investigations. And you know, we got to be on the same page, Jennifer.
Yeah.
And I need to make sure that you're honest with me, because I feel that you're telling me some things, but at the same time, I feel like that there are a lot of things that you're leaving out. And me personally, in my heart, I believe that you knew what happened that day. I really do. Jennifer, you said that there was no connection. I asked you earlier if you were having an affair or were cheating on Darren.
On Darren, no.
Not Darren, I'm sorry, but on Jaime, right? Okay. So he said, so I have no idea, when you said this to your friend Tina, you said, I have no idea when I'm going to be able to talk to you over the phone, but I'm pretty much having a full-blown emotional affair. All right? These are text messages before, and I understand you said you were having, you know, Jaime, he knew about it, but he was sad about it, right? Yeah. Okay. You confirmed that you said this guy dated in high school and college, right? We broke up because we finished school, and after he got out of base training, he was deployed to South Korea. You said that?
Right.
All right. But the thing that's striking to me is that you said in one of your text messages that he's already A, planning on me being there, and B, you coming to visit. That's what you told her.
This was so at the very beginning of things.
Hold on, because, and then another thing that's very striking, you told Tina that he has a 5-year plan on how y'all are going to be together. So, go ahead.
Yes, at the beginning, and that's what I told you, the emotions were very strong. And that's what he had said initially, is that once Hope, his youngest daughter, had graduated high school, maybe we could figure something out that made sense for all of us, that kind of thing. But I put a stop to it because of my relationship with my husband, who I was very much in love with.
Right. You put a stop to it back in August, but then it picked back up. August the 6th, Tina said to Jim, she said, you still talking to that guy? You responded, I put the brakes on him.
Yeah.
And said, Jaime was so hurt and internalizing everything, I just couldn't do it to him. But you told me that early on that you still continue to talk to him. You said, even so, just as we're talking now. Yes.
As friends.
Right. But Jennifer, if I were to tell you, I have other text messages that say something different between you all, because you got to understand.
I'm concerned that I'm concerned that Darren has anything to do with this. Is there anything that's leading you there?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So
The other thing I'm concerned about is the fact that you're saying I knew everything that took place that day.
So let's keep on. Okay, like I told you, Jennifer, I want to go deep in this investigation. I want to go deep in this interview. Okay, all right. So the text messages alone. Do you know? You say you're just friends. On October 5th, you guys had over 667 times that you guys called each other and text each other. That's a lot.
667 in one day?
Yes, that's what it says. That's what it shows, based on the records. Because you remember, we have a lot of things. October 6th, 419 times. October 7th, 640 times. All right. On October the 8th, all right, there was 133 times. But then there was a break.
667 texts in one day, 640 the next. Then on October 8th, the day before the murder, it drops to 133 and goes silent for 29 hours. That's because Darren turned off his phone, got in his black Nissan Titan, and drove 650 miles from Tennessee to Dallas. He arrived at 2:30 a.m., parked behind the vacant house next door, and waited. At 7:35 the next morning, Jaime Faith walked out his front door for the last time. By 5 p.m., Darren was back in Tennessee. His phone turned on. The texts resumed.
So you think about it. The day before...
That's because Jaime was killed at 7:30 in the morning on October 9th.
Right, but think about it. October the 8th, all right? October the 8th, there was a 133 times, but there was a 28 to 29 hour break. Well, it broke the pattern. It was not consistent with what you guys have.
Well, and I said that he's one of my best friends, and I'm helping him with his kids and stuff right now, too.
Jennifer, you can call it what you want, but you're a married woman. You hear me? Ain't no way in the world that I'm going to talk to some other woman that many times throughout the day. Not only that, Darren has a Nissan Titan pickup truck, okay? We've been all the time, this whole time, we've been thinking that it was a Texas Ranger sticker.
Yeah, what is it?
But you know, just like I know, where is Darren from?
Tennessee.
Right.
It's a Tennessee sticker?
This whole time.
Is it the same color?
Same black, same everything. Just like the witnesses took the photos of it, same everything. So you got to think on how I'm feeling. I'm feeling right now.
I didn't know that. It was
think about this, Jennifer. You got to think on how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like you tried to play me.
I'm not.
Yes, I did. Yes, and that's the way I feel. I feel like you tried to play me, that you're trying to play me, and this whole time you knew, because I have proof right now that Darren was actually out there at your residence during that day.
How?
Even your Ring camera, when I asked you, what did you say? When we saw that guy on your camera at 2:38 that morning, who did you tell me that was?
The guy across, I told you later after the guy across the street said that it was somebody who lived behind us.
No, that was Darren. And I believe that you knew that.
I don't know that. It doesn't even look familiar.
Jennifer, let me tell you something. All right. I believe that was Darren. You knew that was Darren. And at the same time, Darren has a black pickup, Nissan pickup, Titan truck. All right. Everything fitted the same description. Okay. Even the side of your camera's caught this. Okay.
Yeah.
I know that Darren was there.
I didn't. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm going to tell you even better.
How do you know for a fact it was him?
I have proof to know that he was there.
Okay.
Same thing that he was wearing that day. That gap that you guys had at 28 hours. You got to think about it. The consistency stopped.
Well, I'm trying to think why there would be a gap.
Look at it. We're talking about, we sat and we told the world. We told everybody.
I know.
We sat in front of his parents. We told them.
Because I wanted to.
Jennifer, besides the point, this guy killed your husband.
How do you know that?
Because I have proof. And guess what? Darren right now is currently in jail, locked up for murder right now.
Oh my God.
So my main thing is right now, what is he gonna tell me? Okay? Why would he kill this guy?
I don't know.
I even read
it
in the
doesn't
Testament.
even make sense. We
Listen
haven't
to me,
even
gentlemen.
seen each other.
I have proof there's a possibility that he came down there that you guys did see each other.
We've
when
never
you went to
seen each
Phoenix
other.
at the memorial. It's a possibility I have the information that he came to the memorial.
Oh my God, no, you're so wrong.
Okay?
You're so wrong.
But I'm going to tell you like this, Jennifer. I know that Darren committed this offense. I know that Darren killed your husband. He told you we have a 5-year plan. He said we have a 5-year plan on you guys being together. And then the thing about
That
it,
was at the very beginning when he was expressing that he still had loved me, all of that stuff, and we were like caught up in old emotions, but I put the brakes on it.
But you didn't put the brakes on because you're still talking to this guy. How could you talk to somebody that you know that killed your husband?
I didn't know he killed my husband. I still don't know that he killed my husband. I wouldn't do that.
Jennifer.
Why would I do that?
And that's the question I have for you.
Because
think about it. If
Jamie,
you're fighting for
Jamie
this
and I
guy's
were
husband,
so in love. Ask anybody about our relationship.
trust me, I did. If you know, my main thing is, this guy, he works every day, right? He worked every day. He provided. He took your daughter in.
Yeah.
As his own. Gave her his last name.
Yeah.
I'm looking at all these other people. I'm looking at American Airlines, people that possibly terminated, Mike Lennox, Jeff Jensen. I'm looking at all these people, Dan Turco, all these people.
Because I can't think of anybody else.
I'm thinking of all these people. What do anybody have against Jamie? Why do anybody want to kill him? My biggest thing is, if you were so in love with Darren, just dump the guy.
I wasn't.
Just tell him, hey, it's over.
I was in love.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I can't make this up, Jennifer. I can't make it up. I can't. I won't make it up. I won't make it up.
Do I need a lawyer at this point?
It's your call. Whatever you decide.
I'm leaving.
Hold on 1 second.
No, I'm leaving.
Give me 1 second. I'll walk you down. Hold on.
So are you saying he drove from Tennessee and killed Jamie and went back? Because I talked to him the day that Jamie was killed.
I know. Give me 1 second.
Why would he do that? He's got girls.
Give me 1 second.
And if you're so convinced, why even bother listening to me about all these other people who I thought might have something to do with it? Do you know how much I've been racking my brain? If you knew this all along?
This is the way it was taken.
Yes.
Let's see.
Where is that? Oh my God. Where is this? Yeah, the color is a
So
mess.
let me do this, okay? Because
Okay,
I know
but-
you mentioned something earlier, and I want to make sure that I'm on the same page.
Can you tell me
Hold
where
on.
those photos were taken?
Hold on 1 second, because you said, do I need a lawyer? And I said, hey, it's your source, but you said you're going. I want to make sure I reach your rights so you understand your rights, okay? All right. You have the right to remain silent and not make any statement at all. And any statement you make may be used as evidence against you at your trial. Any statement you make may be used as evidence against you in court. You have the right to have a lawyer present to advise you prior to and during any question. If you are unable to employ a lawyer, you have the right to have a lawyer appointed to advise you prior to and during any question. And you have the right to terminate this interview at any time. Do you understand the rights I read to you?
Yes.
Are you willing to continue to talk to me?
To a point.
You said, well, it's either yes or no. Are you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me get your signature right there. So, Jennifer, you got to understand, Jennifer. I told you in the beginning that we were going to get down to the bottom of it,
Yeah.
in which we did. All right. Help me understand this. Give me.
Help me understand.
Matter of fact, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll be back.
No. Oh my God.
Okay.
How you doing, ma'am? I'm Special Agent Williams with ATF.
Okay.
So just so you know, this investigation has a federal element, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to go over a form with you briefly, okay?
Okay.
I'll take that.
So like I said, obviously there was a firearm used in this crime. So
Right.
you know, ATF is a gun police. But with that comes the fact that I'm a federal agent, okay? So if you lie or mislead me, right, that means you send us down a course that makes us go chase gooses or something like that. That's a federal offense,
Right.
okay? I'm going to go over a form with you so that you know exactly what I'm talking about. And just like you signed your Miranda, we're going to have you sign, okay? So I have a copy, and you have a copy, okay?
Okay.
So you can read along with me. I'm just going to read it out loud, okay? Like he said, he's been arrested today. Okay? So tell me about your communication. Now you say you text him and you call him. Is that it?
That's it.
Have you ever written any letters, sent any emails or anything like that to him?
An occasional email.
That's it. And what do those emails talk about?
I don't even remember. I mean, I think when we first started communicating, we had emails going back and forth, just catching up.
So no faxes, no letters,
No,
nothing.
no.
And in those emails, are you just catching up, or are you talking about you guys' situation, relationship?
At the beginning, probably both.
Okay.
I honestly don't remember.
Now, obviously, things like this, clearly, we've just discussed that we believe that Darren killed your husband, okay? So, have you ever sent Darren anything else? Like any gifts, any money?
Yeah, I mean, yes, so we exchanged Christmas presents, all of us did. Amber, his kids, me, Darren, the girls, everything.
What did you give to Darren?
I bought him a smart TV because he always watches everything on his tablet. We watch TV shows together, all of us do. Amber and his dog, like, not together, but like at the same time, and we're texting during the shows.
So again, when we're talking about the nature of you guys' relationship, and
Yeah.
you're downplaying it, right? I don't just give my random friend a TV, okay? That's a pretty big.
Okay, but you need to talk to my other friend.
You got to understand where we're coming from. Okay. You think about this. I know Darren killed your husband.
I just can't even wrap my brain around that.
I know. To where I can even put him on the street during the same times. Same. You got to understand. There was so much groundwork, so many resources utilized in this investigation. Where I can tell you from the day he left to the day he came back came to Dallas, where he stopped at, to even going back to his residence in Tennessee.
It just doesn't make sense.
And Jennifer, this is another thing too. You knew what kind of vehicle Darren had because you even researched a different type of vehicle for him. Because you got to think about it.
I did because
Jennifer, you got to think about this. When you first gave me consent for your cell phone when we were in the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay. The thing I'm having a hard time to believe is that everything on Darren's phone, the text messages, the calls. Oh, I told you over 24,000 times.
Right.
It wasn't consistent with your phone. So that led me to believe that you deleted a lot of the text messages that were inside that phone.
So
The communication that you had.
but I've deleted a lot of people's text messages. I even deleted
But-
Jamie's text messages because my phone kept.
I have text messages between you and Darren talking about the intimacy level, or how he's going to hold you, how y'all going to get physical. I have those things. These are recent.
But
You know?
why would that constitute killing my husband?
Because, and that's what I'm here to say. Like I told you before, why not just tell him, hey, I don't want to be with you no more, Jamie?
I've been married twice before. Divorce is not out of the realm of my possibilities.
So, but why kill Jamie? Right?
Why kill him? Exactly. I don't understand that.
Was it Darren's the one going through the struggle? Darren right now, Darren has a debt, and Darren's behind on his bill. Water not even on. I know a lot about
His
Darren.
water's not on?
I'm just telling you right now. There's a lot of things right now that Darren has going on with himself, but I know, was it about the money? I know about the MetLife insurance policy. I know about the other insurance policy.
Yeah, that's
My main
not-
thing is, you even have a GoFundMe, all right? That over $70,000, okay?
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm
my
living
main-
off of.
So my main thing is, why not just tell Jamie, hey, I don't want to be with you no more. But me, the way it's looking, because
The
you
life
have to
insurance
listen
policy
to
is
me.
a drop in the bucket compared to what Jamie made
But-
every year. That's like,
Okay,
if you're thinking that's a motive, you're barking up the wrong tree.
but I'm just saying. So what is the motive?
There isn't one. Not on my end.
Why kill the guy? Why? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
When you just say, hey, easily dump him, because we know that Darren's in a financial bind right now. So that, I mean, this is
That's
your
why
high
you're
school
helping him
sweetheart.
out.
Jennifer, this is your high school sweetheart. This is the guy that you dated in high school. This is the guy you dated in college.
And I broke it off with him.
And this is the guy that you
Amber's
told
dad.
Tina that you guys were planning on getting married, but guess what? He ended up leaving off.
I'm out. I'm out.
You see what I'm saying?
I need
We were
a-
talking. Okay.
Interview's done.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. We'll walk you out.
Jennifer Faith was charged with federal murder for hire, carrying the death penalty. She took a plea deal, life in prison. Darren Lopez maintained he truly believed Jennifer was being abused. The bruises, the threatening emails from Jamie, all fake. Stock photos from Google. Email accounts Jennifer created herself. She convinced a combat veteran with a Purple Heart to drive 650 miles and kill a man who never laid a hand on her. Darren was sentenced to 62 years. Even from prison, Jennifer smuggled a letter to Darren telling him she was still with him and always would be. Jaime Faith was 49 years old. He adopted Jennifer's daughter when she was 7. He called her his partner in crime. On the morning after their 15th anniversary, he walked out the front door with his wife and his dog and never came back. Because the woman walking next to him had already decided he wouldn't.